ready. I was prepared. Andante. We go. Oh, let's get the opening cinematic. We won't worry too much about that. Let's take this book. If you turn in enough of these at a library here, you get a substantial prize. Maybe 1 to 2p. So it's a late stream tonight, and honestly, you should be pretty thankful that I'm even here because it seems like there's a pretty localized power cut in Guildford at the moment, which normally would be pretty cool. In fact, it was pretty cool. But it's just all of the streetlights that have totally just gone, and it's a bit eerie because you just see how few lights people actually use in their own homes, and it's like the government have decided, yeah, people just aren't going outside past 11 o'clock at night. Ain't no problem. I mean, it's honestly true. At least in Guildford on a Friday night. But it's normally I'm really pissed off because there's a street light right outside my window, and not being able to get pissed off at it tonight, I feel a little bit left out. It's always good to be a little bit pissed, because then you know you can always blame that thing for being not at the top of your game. That's a really bad excuse for anything. But hey, we get slashed off with swords. You can't be disappointed about that. I mean, what's wrong with using a make-believe sword? Absolutely no thing at all. I mean, there's that aspect where you get your ass pooped. But hey, if you're not getting your ass pooped on a regular basis, there's something wrong with your system. Stop your strawberry dancing! No one likes it, it's not appreciated. Thank God. It feels like every day of my freaking life I'm walking around with the horrible dark hands of fate clawing at my screen. It's like a large portion of screen area that's taken away by these, that I run towards these claws. You can't even hit them because you're at low HP. I don't really help myself out, but it's fine. You're in the same boat as me. We could just sort this out and just escape this platform with our lives, but instead I decide to kick your ass. That's just fine. Can we ruin this landscape even more? Yep. It's fine, honestly. Oh, more cheapskate freeze frame action.
Huh. My lipstick.
It's fine, you can't be a pervert when you're taking pictures of an invisible lady.
What the? I've often seen a girl without lipstick, but lipstick without a girl? Most curious, isn't it, Cheshire? What's also most curious is how a child like you has kept afloat in this town.
It's not Venice. You can keep afloat in most towns.
Luca! And don't you think it's a little strange to be worried about my well-being? Sure, the Festival of Resurrection is peak security. The thing only happens once every 500 years. Can you blame them?
Wait. Oh, they said peaked, P-E-A-K-E-D. They use it like the rest of the internet. Every time they get it wrong, it's P-I-Q-U-E-D. Do I need to clap between each individual letter so the rest of the world takes notice?
freaking out on me.
Freak
We
out!
came here for something.
They need to make more
What you
Freakazoids.
don't know is the closer you get, the harder it's gonna be for you to get away from me and what you've done.
Animaniacs, I could
You'll have to fess up to
care
it all.
less about.
I can't wait
I
for you
could
to get
care
your hands
less.
on whatever it is you're after.
I could care more about it because I care little about it now. Yeah, that's the thing that
If you're still alive,
gets fucked up from time to time as well.
perhaps you can appeal to my
Anime it's okay. It's no
Still
goddamn
alive. You
Freakazoid,
may be standing right in front of me, but
which
you're definitely
is
not
full of
in reality.
just bizarre
Which
references
is a shame,
and
because the truth
like
is
it could
always
do so well
be
if
the truth.
Freakazoid was made in this day and
All I
age.
see when I look at you, the real you, is the truth. The truth is, you killed my father.
Did we? Or are you just giving yourself, or attempt to give yourself, a badass origin story?
The truth will set me free from your black stain on
Take your
my life.
magnifying glass forehead
The
and
truth
cat
will
whiskers
allow
and
me
get on
to
out of here.
expose you to the world. Then I'll have won. And I'll do it without stooping to your level. Because I'm not a heartless witch like you. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you gonna do? Kill me in plain sight?
Plain sight of whom? Gargoyles. This ain't Dark Souls. They aren't actually living inside. Literally the hardest bosses in Dark Souls 2?
Sylvia and Amy. Oh, you don't want to piss her off, let me tell you. Hell hath no fury.
They always have that saying that hell hath no glory but a woman scorned. But I bet you could make a more furious man than a slightly pissed off lady. Look at that. Current events. Look at that guy who got fired as like the communications dude by Trump. He's got to be pretty peed off. And then segue. He hasn't got a very angelic tongue. Everything else is pretty good. You're right, I shouldn't complain. Why did one have a really dramatic entrance? The other guy was just like, yep, you stole the show. Check out my machine gun legs. I stole them from Chun-Li. No, I want to go 2 by 2. Well, 1 by 1. Half of Noah and the Ark. You'll never stop me. Oh no, I ain't got no wiggle room except that wiggle room. He didn't, in fact, die. These guys have like no stagger, do they? And why's he got a daffodil on his head? He ain't no more. Oh no, no, not like this. I did say, I'm not like this. It's lucky for them that they worked out they could adapt their trumpets into projectile weapons. Yeah, that happened, but after all that trash talk about brass instruments, do you expect anything less? I really hope this isn't on easy mode. I had a sudden worrying thought. that it might be easily calculatable if I was playing on easy mode or not. Yeah, we can torture their asses. Geneva's going to be all over us, but think about how far away Geneva is. Oh no! It's not a real death after I fall down here, is it? No, it's a fake video game death. Okay. Ladies and children first. But when they say that, when they say kids and ladies, which they don't say, they say women and children first. Out of those two, which of those are first? Is it women or children? And you kind of guess children? But they're more useless than fully grown women, and the women can always make more children. You know, it's like you don't, if you had the choice, you don't throw away the eggs. No, you do throw away the eggs, and you keep the chicken. Give me that. You don't throw away the thing that would make more eggs. What's over here? Oh, the bird. Brave bird. Check out that angle. That devil or that angle. You never saw it coming. She's defying gravity on 2 different planes. Well, planes? Vertices? Axes? Just say directions, dog. There's no need to open yourself to even more wrong saying. So this is like purgatory, right? With like traveling between worlds? Do not remember. But that's a good association to make. It's just like a badass arena area. Oh! Oh! Given some wiggle room. How do these torture devices fit into the Bayonetta cannon? Because they're making themselves out to be pretty good dudes. Like they're on the side of right, but they have this persona of being dark and sexy because it's like adult Twilight done right. But hey, hey, I'm mid-musing right here now. But they're implements of pain and hatred, like the mummy house with spikes on the walls. You will die. And we will be the ones to do it. I hope we can cheese the hell out of these guys. Please, God of Witchery. I don't appreciate this. Kill me, but before that, kill them. Look, I know I died, but these guys were made to die. Did you see the speed of those globe-like projectiles? Okay. I'm kind of okay with being back here. We need to regain our honor. Hey Lee, remember when you were passable at this? Yeah. Put it down to second puberty. You hit it at 26 and your voice drops another 3 octaves, and you just lose all of your game playing ability to. Come on, what's a fair trade? Like, ability to pay taxes. It's not fair, but it's probably more important, right? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Yeah, something remains cast. The goddamn skies are cast over. Stop showing me the little cherry fruit. I'm gonna go all Jack Nicklaus on them. You know, the golfer. Famous for hitting balls. Why bring him into it? You gotta admit, if there wasn't many choices, and all you had was a work-at-home mum, well, stay-at-home mum, they like to be called. They probably don't like to be called that. Or Jack Nicklaus, pro golfer extraordinaire, old man extraordinaire. You're gonna pick the pro golfer, so he is slightly more viable in a fight, definitely than I am. Don't be so negative. Well, but yeah. But no? No, but yeah. But no. But yeah. That's it. I mean, if the little noises really help you that much, Lee, just stick with them. Okay, well, I can do that. Oh, it really isn't impossible to get through this fight without getting truly scratched. Oh, do you remember when it was legal to cane students in schools? Oh, I'm starting to remember. How was it ever legal? They use rulers supplied by the schools to whip the kids into shape. It just... I mean, for one, they're using school equipment for their own pleasure. And the parents probably funded that kind of shit. If I have to use like a health thing to get through this, it's fine. So the parents are effectively paying for their kids to be grievously harmed. It's like they're using the teachers as a proxy. Oh. Okay. 5 deaths. You are kidding. Watch this. I bet you didn't think he was capable of such prowess, such anger channeled. But you'll see. You haven't seen me try to water a plant that's on the edge of death. You've never seen that amount of passion come from a man or boy-child type tall person. Oh, did you see it? Did you see the passable level of skill? You'd probably give that a C in class. And then he'd give you the D. That was another passable C level joke. Right, this time be a complete puss. And go here. Yeah, yeah. There's not enough! Be brave. You see, bravery is a bit overrated. If you don't have the ability, then what's the bloody point? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, fair. You would. One. fuck was that? Why was there a big bloop of... It was a steam bloop, wasn't it? It was a steam thing. Okay. Look, steam. We've got a good relationship. You give me cheat games from time to time. Give me the time to finish these cheat games. If I do Windows tab... Windows tab says nothing. I mean, this is just ironic, because the amount of times we had to do that fight. No, let me just reset. We've got the ability to craft another sea-level passable joke. Something effectively to do with us having to go through that fight so many times it was like a broken record, which was the reward we received in kind. And you know, now I've explained the joke to you, you get the fun bit of stitching it together into something that'll make you laugh. I'm basically inventing Cards Against Humanity for you, which is a game which is essentially baby's first dirty joke starter kit. What is this? Why does the wind have eyes? Is this a sequel to The Hills Have Eyes? Oh, I see it. I see it. Let me down. Let me down, bro. Thank you. Oh, I could break her moon pearl. Hi-oh. I didn't do that right. Hi-oh! That's still not right. Let's riff on it. Hi-oh! I mean, that's stepping on it. Okay. Oh, oh, oh. This has been used during the training of witches. So you're sure? Oh, okay. Because just falling naturally is way faster than falling down the sword onto it. Yeah, no, witch logic, right? They love the drippy towers. Remember the drippy fire tower from last time? Now it's a drippy water tower. And of course you've got to theme it in video games according to each element. So then there'll be the drippy wind tower and the drippy earth tower. Combine it with my drippy personality and you've got like 5 of a kind. Which would win you all the money in any game of poker I've ever played. Drippy poker. This is not appropriate. Go in your perfectly sane mummy cage. Mummy house. He's so pathetic without his shield. Like that statistic about how most men feel inadequate when they don't have a job. Don't provide for their families, etc, etc. on them. So humane witches. You certainly are our betters. Check it out, the moon says we can walk on the walls now. And if the moon says something to you, you better listen. The moon is pretty cool though. I don't want to go that way. Oh! Oh! You guys, you didn't have to. They tried to catch me down low, they tried to catch me up high. Next it'll be catching me side to side. And yeah, although like, has the high five fallen out of favour? Do people really do it anymore? Oh, yes. Oh. Don't worry, he was only so scared because it reminded him of that watching of Saw 1. Just a horribly bad film. No, that's like the okay one. That's like the... Oh, puzzle time. That's like the passable one, right? Oh, still puzzle time. Oh, it continues to be puzzle time. Sexy moon. Helping moon. When the lever breaks, gonna have ourselves a time. It's not how it goes, is it? What's this? No, I want to see. What's this way? It's the way of not allowed. Okay. It's the way of go and look at another gameplay element until I'm ready for you. I'm alright with that. I still don't remember what the bullets are for. Oh, they're for Genocide Gallery. Okay. Some kind of power source. Let's go Ghostbusting. How else in life do you get trained to make such a finger or thumb gesture? Probably thumb, right? Given that's what I used. On the other hand, where else in life would you use such a gesture? Spinning your thumb rapidly around a stick. Yeah, yeah. Why not make it 6? That's like a witchy number. It is 6, it only shows 5. It's the game's too afraid to show the witch's number. Quick, kill him quickly before they show us how bad the collision detection is. Take one for the team. Thanks, team. These guys are my Billy Nemesis. Lee, could that be some kind of pun? Like, was there a guy called Billy Nem or something like that? Or was it something topical? Or were you trying to explain what the word nemesis meant? No, no. Not really. Honestly, I kind of scraped so far to the bottom of the barrel that I just hit dirt, really. Well, that's alright too. Okay, run. I still do like Billy Nemesis. It's a great, like... It's more than cliche, it's like meta cliche name for the antagonist in a young adult novel. Alright, always go the anti-way first. Oh, it's Naughty Town. We can go to Naughty Town. Yeah. Alf. Eden Alfheim. Let's go to Eden Alfheim. And while it's loading, I can pour myself another cranberry and raspberry for my homies. Using the limited number of punches and kicks required. Okay. I can consider that at least. I'm trying to use all of this juice up because it'll just go straight off otherwise. It's pretty good. I don't really taste the raspberry, which is kind of what I bought it for. But wait, it's got ingredients on the side on how to make a lava lamp. And I'm guessing that's some kind of weird mocktail slash cocktail rather than, you know, an actual lava lamp. Just because when I was a kid, I maybe might have tried to drink the fluid from a lava lamp and I got my ass kind of beat. Yeah, because it's poisonous or something, apparently. Why give a lava lamp to a kid if that's going to happen? No, it's not fair. I'm hot trash at these challenges. Always will be. Always have been. So, we give it like 3 tries. That's half the magic witch number. Maybe we don't even give it that. I've just sensed a tone here. That's all. Not really wanted. Not really wanted there. Let's hot foot it up this wet cliff. Oh, you know how to make a lady welcome, don't you? Cold, windy snake men. They're so ugly. You don't even make taxonomical sense. How can an animal be part natural atmospheric air pressure and then part reptile? Yeah, that's right. How would wind even have sex with a snake? It doesn't. Just think about that. Sonnet in Donkey Kong 4.3.8? That's alright, that's fair. 4.3.8 out of 1,000, that's not bad. That's a lot of numbers. I'm going, I don't even want to be in your strange metaphorical paradise. You're very welcome to it. Go back and jerk off Escher, or whoever designed the place. Why? If your body was that long and thin, why would you even risk making like a tight knot out of yourself? You'd never see a snake doing it. They just coil and constrict. There's even a type of snake that's named after that technique. That's right, the rattlesnake. The boa rattlesnake. This isn't even a boss, it's just a long dude. Take this long dude. Long dude could actually be like the name of a cocktail. And everyone would buy it. Everyone would buy a long dude. And it would be 3 parts tomato juice, 1 part just shitloads of lemon, and then 1 part rubbing alcohol. Because I don't know what that is. That's a healthy split. Oh! Split this guy's banana. He's ready, he's broasted. Well, he wasn't. But I know your night moves. Don't even. Well, he's attempting and he's succeeding. He's got his horrible friends, the Black Hand Squad, at my side. Oh. Thank you, QTEs. It's a design paradigm that a lot of people hate, but it definitely makes streaming a lot easier. Grab a ladder, we're gonna climb max. Bird on snake. Bird usually wins. I've never seen a snake eat a bird, so, you know. Models reality. Think about research they had to do, watching ravens eat boa constrictors. Wait, what's this? It's a bird! They keep escaping from my grasp. My tender, loving grasp. Hard times, tender, loving grasp. We could go to red shop, red shop. Yeah. Let's go to red shop, red shop.
Another LP?
Mhm.
Working me to the bone. But no need to pity me. I was bored anyways. Let me go whip some things into shape for you.
I'm just listening to the music for once. I wonder where it's going.
This took a bit of pound into shape, but the workmanship's solid. Now, go put this thing to good use.
What are the little white canisters on the side? I don't get it. We could almost get that shit. We want like just crap loads of health already. Yeah. Buy it all. Just don't like sell any of that really important game specific stuff to anyone else. As long as we're your only exclusive customer. That's all I always throw down. You can go out of business for all I care. Just leave me all your loot. Oh, perfect. No! Don't want to read Anton's notebook. He doesn't even want to read it. That's why he just left it in the middle of a weird staircase. I mean, I've never written a diary, and I've got, like, kind of little interest in it. But you yourself probably never go back and read it, right? And it would be a kind of egotistical that the book you read at your bedtime is just your own diary. Read someone else's. Read someone else's diary. If you've got a sibling, there you go, free literature. Damn your whippy tail. Stop artificially increasing this length of the stream. I mean, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, as you might have noticed, I kind of don't like the hands, so I'm not going to be using them. Don't know why, they're not very cool. I can't remember if they're that good. Oh my god. How has he got me again? Bayonetta, are you in love with Antonio? We'll just have to read Bayonetta's diary. Who even is Antonio? There's no one in this game called that. Probably. I should pay more attention. He's too high. Oh, we're just living in a world of petals. Where did this monster Don go? There he is. I'm not ready. We'll just pepper him. After I'm done here, I'm going to sleep with your mama. Wait, are you the parent of the weird ghost snakes? That makes a lot of sense. Only this fucked up world. What? Why did that happen? I deserve that. Shouldn't make cracks about people's mothers. Why does this continue to happen? Kind of doesn't matter, but oh god. End this. Only you can end it. Entropy. It's up to you to end this world. Look, you'll make the nihilists happy. Check this out. Close. Close it. Okay, this time. No mother cracks. No ghostly witch mother cracks. He's beginning to believe. Some say he's beginning to believe. But the logic for this guy, I'm losing grasp of. All I was doing was innocently just slashing my sword on the bridge and he just falls down. I'm starting to think this guy's got some serious problems. You could consider this whole thing just fairness to animals. I'm doing him a kindness. He's just so stupid. He just falls down on the bridge when he gets tapped by a few little bullets. Yeah, it wasn't honourable, but who is in this day and age? Ain't no one's a samurai now. We're all Ronin. Ronin for the night. Ronin for the night. Wait. Could we not actually open this? Why do you even need to knock it down? You could just high jump right over it. Ladies do the high jump now, don't they? Oh no. Here's Fatty. Your god's so fat that he generates a gravity distortion around his body that allows witches to move in slow motion. Can you believe he said that, fatty? Anaxunamun.
The only ones meddling are your hapless minions. This will be taken care of in the manner I see fit.
Ah,
Your assistance is not required.
he's a hologram.
I suppose coming here has given you
He
a
could be
second
someone's
wind.
holo granddad.
Feeling better, Bayonetta?
He looks
Who are you?
podgy enough to be
And
of
don't
that
you
age.
dare say my
Not that I'm
long-lost
correlating
sister.
between
Sister,
age
you've quite the
and weight.
active imagination.
I would never.
You and I once fought for the
It does
jewel
happen,
upon
though.
the crown of the Umbra throne. And now that you've returned, my sleeping beauty, it is time to finish that fight.
But you don't need to do it now, though, right? You can feel it, can't you, John? You can kind of feel the mission complete, chapter complete boundary where I'm allowed to save and regain all my health. You can feel it, can't you? No? Okay. We'll just cut scene right into end of chapter, maybe? No? Okay. I mean, it's all very impressive, but think about how little impact they're having on each other's health bars. Pistols ain't gonna cut it.
These cretins fouled it all up again.
There's shit everywhere.
Perhaps this can be to my advantage.
She's wearing a goddamn morning dress. Okay. Now, forget all the past failures. Forget the fact that you've died maybe 8 times in this entire mission. And you'll just sail right through, really. Look at these talking heads flying absolutely everywhere. Oh, you'll never stop me. Or you'll consistently stop me until I find a way to defeat you. Those camera angles, though. I'm not a fan. Oh, the gigawatts! That's fair. It's not, but, you know, if you say it, then the guy on the other side of the court doesn't complain so much. Do you remember this bit? She's got a peacock head! I never noticed till now. I mean, probably because of that arse, but yeah. Don't really pay as much attention to it when it's pixel, but. Wait. Thank you. Goddamn cinematics. Alright. Let's just play this real careful, like. Pilgrim. Real careful, like. Pilgrim. I couldn't actually resist, even though it wasn't even relevant. Stop giving me the mind slice. This fight is all about just dodging way too unnecessarily. He says while getting hit maybe 15 times. Check out this John Woo shit. Where are the pigeons? And the doves? How dare you? What are you even talking about? Press any button to return. I'm returned. You've never seen such return. Think about all the volleys in tennis you've ever seen, and then you'll see my return.
What's the matter, sweetie? Afraid of something, are you? Afraid? Me? This is a waste of my time. You're still not ready.
And that was a waste of a lipstick. She's coated the entire bottom half of her face. Great fireworks sound effects. Oh, thanks. We've made it.
Oh my, that was bloody amazing.
I think I could probably have done that before. Well, that's it really. Just think about that. I could have turned into a panther before. Only by having a fit of envy was I able to surpass it. Yeah, I know. How many deaths?
Oh, what a day!
Why did they even give you an award? The only one in the game is Stone. I mean, it's the only one I've seen. Look, as long as you shine in one minor pitiful section of the game, you're golden. I mean, definitely give me the thing that has the possibility of giving me back health. Thank ya. The bear paws! I get unreasonably amused at the bear paws. Maybe there is just a bear following Bayonetta around the entire map. We'll never know. We're back at the beginning. Well, we're just back in Wonderland. Easy as shit. You always look straight behind you, any video game. It's how you get like a quarter of the like missing collectibles in any Donkey Kong game that you just cannot find anywhere else. Entering the grid. Let me guess. There's a door and you go through it. Sorry to you know, spoil it. Let me give you the rundown on how to enter any country. You take some kind of transportation, present some kind of paperwork, and you get in. So that's that book just knocked out the park. Overly simplified. Well, yeah, a little. But we were given the ability to simplify, so let's use it. You always want to write every number as the sum of ones, instead of writing down the digit that represents it. So a 9 is a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a... I could keep going, but you can see where I'm going with this. Say hi to the wolf woman. You shouldn't really stalk ghost children. It's just a small tip I've learned over my short 29-year lifespan. If you look for secrets, you can find them. You can make them. If you look for a secret, you can make it. I'm not interested in your weird, snaky ghost relations. I just do not enjoy you. I enjoy it when you're bugged out as hell and just sit on the floor like a real snake would. Counter? I can barely see her. You're dead. You just don't even know it. Well, I mean, you're part of a deterministic game space, so the code could tell you that you are going to be dead very, very soon. Forgive me for having flaws. Counter? I can barely... Oh. Who gave this snake a halo? Did you hear about what they did in the garden? Yeah, you know the garden. Eden. It's where this big guy in the clouds put this tree down and said, "Yo dudes, do not eat any of my apples off this tree." Even though apples clearly a superior fruit, and you're stuck with this weird, like, milk and honey stuff. It's probably not biblically correct, but, you know. Thanks for the green. It's like we're in the Fifth Element. Except in that film, everything's green. Thanks, Overlay. How did witches even find out that being under threat of being struck by lightning can lead to the solidity of platforms in slow motion? That's some really edge case logic and edge case science. Like, we as humans would never attempt to try and learn such a thing. I gotta press the bumpers. You don't understand. Through the middle. Thread the needle. Oh my god. My eyes! We're good. We need more slow. Oh. Humanity's capacity to learn. Capacity? You heard. So like, do we need to go all the way back here and then do this? Then give him one of these. Give him one of these. Then be quick about this. What? There's no time. Do we need to be faster than that? I guess so. Fire magic. This isn't a game for that kind of shit. I'm just gonna die here. I'm just gonna be honest with you about that. Is it like this? And then it's definitely not that. I'm just gonna tell you right now, it's definitely not that. And this. Oh, thank you. Huh. End this life. End this worthless life. So, girl we should be following over there. Door that's falling there. Rapid spinners there. Okay. I feel like... Oh, no. You were doing well. I feel like there's something going on with this. Yeah, there was definitely something going on with this. Alright. Yeah. Much ado about what was going on with that. You know, Shakespeare's classic. Hamlet. And what the sequel that never came out? Omelette. Who doesn't like a bit of Hamlet and omelette? I actually really hate ham, so I would be up for hating that all day. The problem is, there's absolutely no way that that joke is original. I'm sure someone's already said something about omelette and Hamlet. And Hazlitt as well. That's another one. And even if it is truly original, it's only maybe a 3 out of 10. Oh, you guys, yeah. Yeah, I heard about you guys. Yeah. Always having a lot of fun. You're like the... I want to say Ant and Dec, but they're way too... Well, they're just not international enough. And you kind of want to make broad jokes. So who is a world-known pairing of people? Because these guys are like a proper pairing. Probably like Paul and Barry Chuckle from Chuckle Vision. They're very well known. I mean, you kind of have to know about them because they're on some kind of sexual offenders hot list. Oh, you don't know how lucky. My hot-blooded friend. Should go for the blue guy. The red guy deserves the expedited death. Smashing. Stop trying to be part of the Thornbury tribe. It ain't gonna work. That series is long finished, no matter how many people on the internet beg to differ. Well, they don't beg to differ, but they probably want more of it, right? It wouldn't be bad. I just think it's a bit cruel to keep a monkey as a pet. And then pretend that it can speak English to you, just so you have a reason to keep it. Oh. Oh. Look, I beat your clones already. Nothing's gonna stop me. I mean, is it strictly true? Like, if you manage to kill someone, then would you say you've got a 100% shot of being able to kill their clone? Depends at what time in space and time they separate and become distinct people. You probably have to say yeah. Even if, like, so you kill one of the clones and he has a clone, the nomenclature is going to get all kind of fucked. His clone hasn't been seen near him for about 10 years, so he's like a distinct person. He's had the chance to go and be his own person, have his own life, learn 15 different types of judo and karate and just general multi-purpose fighting styles. So in that case, I could see you having a case. Just so many repetitive words. In that scenario, you could definitely make a case for them not being able to whoop both asses one in a row. Elegant, just elegant phrasing, gotta say. They're not all winners.
What are you boys doing in here?
It's called Circle Jerk.
Are you hiding
Get
something
in the
from me?
hair,
Come on.
please.
You've been cheating on me, haven't you? Someone else taught
Sound
you
like
that?
raptors. Are these all the leftovers from Jurassic Park?
Oh dear. Something tells me I'm going to regret this.
I mean, any game where you start to include a childlike character is going to lead to some amount of regret from either the game players or the game designers. So, yeah, at least you lampshaded it. She's doing a full spread eagle parachute jump there.
I'm not normally one to play savior, but I suppose I can make an exception and kill all of you. Just this once, of course.
Oh, Bayonetta, you're so transparent about your intentions. I mean, any kind of protection mission in almost any type of game is bullshit. Let's not try to hide it. So kind of, hopefully, this is the limit of the protection. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Stop standing slightly next to her. You're reducing her overall mental health damage bar. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm the only one here that gets to be weird with this kid. Because what is a story with a witch and a kid that ends well? Please enumerate me. Well, enumerate them. Oh! You know it was an important one because the camera slowed down. Where are the big boys? Yeah, big enough. Sizable. Ah, task complete.
Was I just singing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, little one. I am not your mother.
But, Mummy...
Will you quit calling me Mummy? Ugh. If there's two things I hate in this world, it's cockroaches
Use the other end,
and crying
please.
babies.
Please.
Well, a crying baby cockroach would be truly terrible. So don't you dare cry.
Please, just give her a reason. I can stand 5 seconds more crying for none more for the rest of the entire game. None more?
You've got to be
Yeah.
a strong little one to survive in a place like this. What's your name, anyway?
Teresa.
Cereza. You're not from Figrid, are you, little one? Where are you from?
I'm from
Tacoma.
Paris.
Well now, I'll hazard a guess this isn't your home. So what on earth are you doing here?
My daddy told me to come
I'm actually from 123 Fake Street. I'm Catfish Extraordinaire.
He was at work.
Would you happen to have the last 8 digits of your credit card number handy?
I can't just drag you along wherever I go, little one. So you better not be getting attached to me.
Yes, Mummy?
Is that like a Danganronpa bear?
Come now, little one.
That's such a
I'll help
strange
you out
reference.
here, but that's all.
It's so strange, I can't believe it actually is one.
And you have to promise
It's
there'll be
more
no
like
crying.
referential at Bayonetta's
A signal
fractured
here and you'll be crying alone.
persona. And that wasn't another game reference.
Okay, Mummy.
Ugh.
I hope not. They're not paying me enough to make any kind of reference like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah. The gap in this destroyed bridge. I can play along. Destroyed bridge. Okay. I've acted in 2 school plays. Oh, have you know? Yeah, they tornadoes, Mediterranean, all the time, all the time. We call them Fusili winds. But oh, this and what else is there? One of these. Give one of these, and then oh come on, Sally, you give one of those. You spoon him right in the head. Oh, these guys, you give him the Chuzwazzers. Exit wounds on the right. Yeah, pick that shit up. Or not. Yeah, or not works. This one? We need more matter. There we go. Oh, we can open that. Okay. I mean, you gotta love how pacey this extended chase sequence is. I haven't seen a chase sequence like this, like the Sting, circa 1960. We made it. And all for a book. Look, I've spent money for books. I don't know what that's meant to prove. Open up. The Seal of the Sun. Baby, I have seen the seal of the sun in the sky. Now, now that the sun and the moon up in the sky, oh yeah. Oh baby, I could forget the lyrics to this song in the rain.
Mommy.
Don't worry, it's always scary the first time you see them. So,
It's always scary the
what
first
are
time, period.
Oh,
And
yes,
especially when it is your
kind
period.
invitation. I do hope you've prepared dessert as well.
I mean, actually name me anything that isn't scary the first time. Literally walking out the front door could be considered scary to a lot of people.
Oh, what a lovely tea party. And dancing, too.
Yeah,
Cereza, my dear?
try
What
Persona 4
would you
Dancing All
like?
Night. If you love this, you'll love that. I think we're going to take a tactical death here, which is a-okay with me. We're in it for the story, right? It's my whole strategy with porn. And porn-related subjects. Mummy's just got to take a quick death, take a skull and crossbones badge, and she'll be right back. Yeah, see, she's right here. Don't even worry about it. And if you do, it's alright because the entire world state will be reverted to a time 2 minutes previous. Let loose the dogs of gore. They have actually got daffodil heads. It's so strange. Oh. Oh no, you didn't. These boys. One's spicy, one's cucumber cool. How do they have the flexibility to use their tails like this as well? Look. I'm so scared of it. I just dodge around everywhere. Send them to the hot and cold realm where they belong. If we can kill like one, I'd be happy. And then just double that, and we're just completely done anyway. And I'm a double muck happy boy. Oh. TCOB. Oh God! We've saved her. We've earned our nanny money for the night. For at least part of it anyway. I don't know what time it is in this bizarre limbo world. What are you doing, man? There's no need to wreak meteorological... Whoa! Meteorological havoc. That's not right. Cut the legs. It's like Hostel. I say that having never seen the clip that I'm referring to, but at the same time knowing exactly what happens and precisely what happens to the tendon muscles. Ooh, don't really want to think about it. Go for his Jewel of Jafar on his back. I want your Jewel of Jafar. I want your 3 goddamn Vizier wishes. That was so good. Look how muscular he is beneath all those layers of skin.